let's where past Halloween. Wait a minute.
Halloween never ends.
Hello everyone. Sorry for how long ago the last video has been. But today I want to introduce you to a shorter type of video called SLOP short. It's sort of like a YouTube shorts type video when it's shorter than regular videos, but it's not a YouTube short because everyone hates YouTube shorts. And this time it will be a Halloween SLOP, which I'll quickly review this Halloween theme kind of set. 4766 Graveyard Duel for LEGO Harry Potter, released in year 2005. It contains 518 pieces, which is quite a lot looking how this set looks pretty simple, and contains 8 minifigures, which half of them consist of skeletons, which we can exactly see all of them except like one guy right here. So starting the review, of course we're gonna have to look at the minifigures. First guy being Harry Potter himself. His design is quite simple, knowing how detailed modern LEGO figures are, but I would say a soft spot for this character because of the LEGO video game. I'm usually not a fan of these LEGO video games made by Tepi, but this one was like kind of like a part of my childhood, and well, this guy always gonna have the most interesting design for me with this yet simple yet effective design of the Hedgemaze challenge. There is very few printed on the back minifigures. I think this one was like one of the first that wasn't just a LEGO logo on the back. With the other character who was introduced in 2006 for which I reviewed before, Sokka from LEGO Avatar. The detail is even though simple, it's pretty good. I do like the logo on here being more stylized, not as highly detailed and tiny as a newer version of the character. Like I like this design a bit more. The hair is a bit more nicer. The face is a bit kind of but. It's kind of just like a kid with glasses with the iconic scar on the forehead. Of course, we're gonna have to mention the funny looking ones, which back then for some reason were in black, and not in reddish brown, and I feel like that despite the fact that color alley was a thing. Overall, pretty good figure. Although I would recommend you to take care of this gold printing a bit better, because it's old Lego, so this kind of gold has a chance of flaking off if you like put it in your pocket and stuff like that. I know from my experience. So yeah. Before I go to the main attraction of this set, I'm gonna go review some other figures first. This one is a mysterious Death Eater with a pretty cool looking mask with a more of a old style face printing detail with when the pupils going exactly in the same direction as every single other LEGO figure has these days. But what's most interesting probably being this fuzzy cape, which is kind of shaped the same way as the modern used junior capes, when there's only like a single hole that kind of just floats upwards. There's like nothing really to connect. All the reveals kind of, I would spoil a bit a reveal. Which this character is not just a Death Eater, it's actually Lucius Malfoy himself. Which all of these prints are just reused from the previous design, but the only unique thing is that his torso is has missing the gold chain here, and also the colors are like inverted and such. No printing on the back for this one. The face is also in the flesh color instead of yellow, so it's not exactly I guess it's somewhat unique. And I do kind of like this figure design. It's kind of funny, although anything is really better than just reusing a Loki face. But who knows? Maybe some of you will probably prefer that one. Not me. Sorry. Up next, we have Ron's pet rat, aka Peter Pettigrew. Design is not exactly that unique, although he have this really nice chrome knife that he uses to cut his own arm, which this torso is not even unique. It's a reuse from his previous design that looks very weird. Like here you can see on the face, it looks very ugly and disgusting. You know how it's supposed to be in the films and probably in the book as well, which I don't really remember. I did read the books back then, but I completely forgot about them. I'm not exactly a fan of Harry Potter actually, but I'm more of a Little Witch Academia myself. But yeah, his torso is in reuse, so it's a bit yellow because the previous owner unfortunately put this guy under the sun for some reason. I don't know why him and not anyone else. But his torso is like reused for 2004, yet he only this version has one hand being in different color. I think this is one of the very few minifigures that has like the exact same variant as like the other version of the same figure, but the only difference being the hand being in different color, which is quite interesting. Also, I like how they replaced the weird hair print on the top with the dark orange classic hair. I was like a big fan of this minifigure, but it's nice to own more of these hair pieces that no longer exist, sadly. Rest in peace, classic smooth hair. One of my favorite hair pieces from Lego. And now, finally, Voldemort himself, with his very fluorescent looking head and one of those funny capes. It kind of makes him look like one of those Wooloo wizards, or like a Dragon Ball character kind of slightly, because the face itself is very something. Like, it's very inaccurate to this movie version where he's just a white bald guy with a funny nose. But what's interesting about this face is like it's like a modified version of this previous face, where this one he has like no red eyes and different color for this eyeshadow thing. But also interesting about that face as well is like it's like a sort of recreation of the scrapped Voldemort design, where he has more of a snaky design. It's kind of a stretch, to be fair, but there's like not really a concept art that you can find other than just scrapped design for Voldemort from that first film that he appeared in. And the eyeshadow is kind of similar as well, that kind of evilish look, and also snake eyes. That design was very snake looking, and that one had red eyes, just like the original Voldemort minifigure on the back of the Quirrell's head. And this one still kind of continues that, but they replaced the green and red with just gray and white, which for some reason only on some versions have different. Like, these two guys, for some reason, have like multiple variations of the same character. Like, both these characters can either come with the light bluish Dementor cape, which is exclusive to the set, or they will come with dark bluish variant that was originally used for the original Dementors. Then also this guy has not only this trans opaque head, but also has a transparent glow in the dark variant that was originally used for Scarecrow. And then also there's the same version, but like with red eyes for either only for the translucent variant. Like, I don't get why so many variants exist. Apparently it's something to do with the different manufacturing factories kind of just changing his design for some reason. But it does make me wonder then, who in the right mind came up with the idea of giving him red eyes, like not red eyes, like the red eyeshadow even, or why did they decide to go with the fluorescent trans glowing dark when he instead of like opaque like this one? Like, at least this one at least sort of looks like him, but for some reason this head both these heads, like as I said in the name, both of them glow in the dark. I don't know if I can have any way to like show it right now, so here's the picture of how it looks like. It's still very weird design choice, and I kind of like it. His face kind of gives me Dragon Ball vibes, I don't know. And of course, now printing on the torso and on the back. At least it's the most accurate version of Voldemort, because even the modern figures, gives me like white hands and black robes and stuff, glow in the dark, whatever. It's the way that they gave it though, but it's pretty cool. And also he also comes with the exact same black one instead of white one that he actually had in the film, I think. I don't know, I don't think I barely even remember these movies as well. Alright, now all done with all the main minifigures, and now onto the main build itself, which consists of like multiple graves and more of like a graveyard setting. Compared to the modern variant of the same scene from the film, this one is more of a general graveyard design instead of just being the fact that they revived Voldemort. And I kind of dig about this set, because like there's a lot of tiny features. Like, for example, the gate itself. You have this chain with the lock right here, which is one of the old Harry Potter prints. The gate itself also can close. So you have like a small little like room where you can put one of those tiny graves that you can get into later. Also, you have this nice little detail using this original Harry Potter dragon mold that was introduced in the first Hagrid's hut, which I don't remember even seeing them in the promotional pictures. Like they don't really show them in the main picture that they show on Bricklink site. So it was kind of a surprise for me that they actually come with the set. It's pretty cool, because I don't have that piece, so it's pretty nice. Also, I think it's exclusive to the set and they come in black. I don't know. 2005, 2004 was like an era when a lot of parts came with unique colors that were never seen again. Like, for example, sand blue drawing arms and sand blue wand mold. Those were exclusive to like one Alpha Team set that I've reviewed long ago. Those Alpha Team sets definitely deserve more love. Then going to like the main builds, they have these like tiny little graves, which both can open, revealing skeleton parts. We have this tiny skeleton body, which is just smaller than a regular minifigure. So I don't know, I guess they're like children that died or something like that. Wow, dead children in my Lego set. Hell yeah. And yeah, you can like combine them together if you want to. I don't know for what, but it's really definitely nice inclusion though. Although the dirt looks kind of funny, makes it look like some kind of like cracked ceramic or something, not exactly very dirt. I guess it fits to like a modern dirt detail that has like no grading on it, like detailing like they used to do on the old Legos and stuff, just like splurged because, you know, stylization and for kids and whatever. Still, pretty funny. Also, I get this nice skull mold, which is one of my favorite molds from like Lego Indiana Jones video game. It's kind of shame that they don't use it anymore, but I mean, I guess it's better because large molds could be pretty expensive. You also get this stone crow build as well in this large decorative piece, which sadly is a sticker, but it looks pretty nice. Then also you have this giant tombstone right here, which yeah, you can see what's going on right here. It reveals a spooky, scary skeleton, really shaggy toes, I don't know, which also is listed as a minifigure. I don't know why would you list that as a minifigure? I guess because it says skeleton and skeletons are kind of a minifigures. I don't know. They get the evil skull print and they don't use it anymore, unfortunately. Just a shame because I like it. Although I guess because it's not as good as the classic skeleton head that they still use to this day, everyone loves it. I mean, I like these two and those as well, but like, I don't know, some variety would be nice. And also, hey, look, a stone frog. Those molds are pretty popular these days. Frog. Also, I dig in the design here as well. Like, it looks pretty nice for 2005 build. It's all very I guess basic with a ton of slopes and breaks, but like I'd say it works for like a stone structure instead of being highly detailed. But yeah, people have their own preferences. I hope my one's not highly offensive or something. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of having like opinions that everyone's kind of just shitting on. There's this tree build that comes with another skeleton, which I don't think even appears in the actual film. It's just there to like be spooky. They can like rotate around. You can spinning. That's a neat trick. Also, you have this like technique hole right here, which I think it's supposed to be to represent some kind of like animal living there, which is pretty nice touch. Also have a lot of these black creatures like spiders and cutie bats and oh look, the classic owl mold that I had no printing, it was just a solid color. And you get like two of them in black. That's nice. Overall build is pretty nice, although I feel like it looks pretty dated too. Like the only real detailing for like a wood design is really just this giant sloping reddish brown instead of some kind of like twigs or anything like that. So yeah, this part is probably the most dated out of the entire set. I guess if you also count giant molds, but I don't really mind giant molds. I said this cauldron, which the set came with like two of these chrome knives, and it kind of just tells you to throw one inside the cauldron for some reason. I don't know why. And inside you also get some pretty nice pieces, trans red stats, which I think is supposed to represent blood. Which is kind of funny how people nowadays consider how much Lego put like blood references in some of their sets. But then also 2005 you have this. I mean, I guess it's not for us bloody Henny Lego set. I don't know. You also get some of those trans neon orange stats that look really well to represent a fire. I like how it looks here. It looks pretty fiery yet simple in a very aesthetic way. I don't know. Kind of weird that all this stuff is on a dark bluish plate. Like, wouldn't it be like dark tan or something like that? But I guess they didn't have that back then. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Of course, I'm gonna have to mention this giant Tom Riddle grave, which even though it's not accurate to how it looks in the actual film, it looks very much like a real life grave. It's like we've been to a graveyard like a little while ago, and I swear this looks like the most modern way of design a grave. It's not overly spooky, it's very realistic in a way with how blocky it is too. Also some really nice design with the chain, which not exactly that perfect because it's just just laying on top of the Exoforce claw. It doesn't have any like special like protection, so like it doesn't like collapse or anything like that. So yeah, I can just easily just pop it off like accidentally if I like try to like move some stuff away or something like that. They also have more of these stickers, which kind of weird how this one has like this little like red eyes popping off. I guess it's supposed to represent like Voldemort is inside or something like that, because he also used to have red eyes in like original design of him. So I guess it's sort of like leftover asset or something like that. I don't know. Really like also the tombstone right here with like a spooky skull. I just kind of just have to be very spooky Halloween kind of like. Also exclusive old school black wings that used to exist for like the original Griffith. Kind of shame that they don't use it anymore because it does look pretty nice. Although yeah, it doesn't exactly look very very large, like a real bird wing. Although it could be pretty cool for like structure designs and such. Like old Lego was very like blocky and kind of stylistic, which could work for like structure, like making like structures and from of stone and such. Although unfortunately you can exactly have Harry like hang on top of the statue like in the actual movie and in the modern set. I mean, you can kind of try if you plug one of those ones right here, then try to like carefully move it upwards without like damaging anything much, and then try to put Harry like right here. I mean, you can try, but it won't be exactly perfect because you know it's not exactly that easy to use like your own skill to do that, especially if you're like a small child, which I guess, and this is not exactly for small children anymore since how expensive this set is, like $200. Jeez, I'm even lucky that I was able to afford that thanks to people supporting me with like, commissions and such, and as well as just selling my old Lego that I didn't really want. It's pretty much impossible to do that unfortunately, but you can try if you want to. If you like own the set or want to get the set, because it's definitely really good for Halloween aesthetic. Because again, all the skulls. Because speaking of skulls, you have this nice little structure for like I don't know, some like when a person who like works at the graveyard kind of like has like some stuff he keeps there, and it's like, you know what that's exactly for. Then you have this trash can, which you hear there's something inside. Because like you open this, it reveals skeleton parts. Then you also open this right here, which you can open like this, but also you can also open this up. I don't know for what. Maybe to like put something inside. I still don't know what exactly this is for. Someone please let me in the comments what exactly this structure even is for in the actual graveyards. But yeah, I can like slide this out. There's like no plug-in connection, but you can see you get 2 more skeleton parts to unlock 2 unique skeletons, because the head's exclusive to this set. Because you also get this weird chariot thing with whatever this is supposed to be, with a seat for a minifigure to sit in, sorta like this. It's pretty unique the way to like slide the minifigure in. I don't think Lego ever did that again. But they can also still use these kind of panels for to make a minifigure seat instead of just having them on a flat plate, because you know, for like to make those minifigure legs less prone to cracking and such. But yeah, I can take this out, just like Cackle or something like that is a bit too small for like a minifigure, but we can open this up carefully because old Lego original is pretty brittle, and you can reveal more skeleton parts. And now you can assemble 2 extra skeletons that have no real purpose in the set, but they are really nice addition, because both of them are pretty exclusive. Well, at least one of them. Both of them have the exclusive both of them have exclusive skulls, which is kind of interesting how how this variant was like never seen again. Also, this skeleton is exclusive to the set with this torso. You still get these skeleton torsos in black, having these days as well, and especially in 2007 during the fantasy era, the superior castle coming to everyone. But yeah, this version is like almost entirely exclusive helmet, exclusive skull, exclusive torso, and this guy having exclusive skull, and then reveals of the Dementor arms and torso. I don't know why the original Dementors were in sand green, but I mean, yeah, I just have at least some color compared to like model ones that are just a minifigure and not a skeleton. Like, why did they have to change them into a minifigure and not a skeleton like the 2010 ones? Like, those were peak Dementors. Whatever. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention before I go to the final verdict. This thing can open to reveal a bunch of snakes, because unfortunately, compared to like the original, because unfortunately, compared to the modern version of the Voldemort being reborn, you can't even fit this guy inside. Like, you can try, but yeah. Very nice set. You have an entire like graveyard for Harry and Voldemort to fight in, but the main point of this graveyard scene, the revival of Voldemort, and you can't even fit this mother flipping white dude inside his own mother flipping grave. Like, wow. 10 out of 10 Lego set. Although to be fair, it's not exactly that terrible as well. Because like overall, I think the set is pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't exactly have a very modern level of detail, but it has like a lot of stuff still going on, more like the spooky little skeletons popping out everywhere, and a lot of more focus on like the entire structure of the graveyard. I mean, this is like the only official graveyard set we have got. The only one is from freaking hidden side that's like almost like half of it's just filled with like random foliage detail, like only like one grave. And the entire set's gimmick is like really annoying in that one, you know, the popping colors that I had to do for the up game to like gain points in that game, which no one probably played this one, so it's probably why the film completely failed. So I guess this one's a bit better, although for the price it's really kind of annoying, but at the same time I guess it's a nice little collectible if you want to collect like some of the more expensive Lego sets, because I think for like about $200 it's not exactly a terrible price, because again it has some exclusive, almost all of those figures are exclusive. The only things that aren't really exclusive are like some really basic stuff like Harry Potter's face, the hair, the Peter Pettigrew torso and hair, but it's can have a lot of fun. There's like alternate builds for that one, which I had instructions that would show, because I'm definitely not building with that low quality picture that they have on the official Lego side. And just to get some other like cool design things like this little cottage right here, which I think is my favorite part, alongside this popping out graveyard alongside this popping out grave, which is just really fun to play with. Like it has a very Halloween fitting, especially if you have the monster fighters spooky manner or the vampire castle. Like it works really well. Just remove all the Harry Potter references, like the sticker right here for Tom Riddle, which I didn't mention before. Yeah, quite a few of our stickers. The skeletons themselves, however, are in print though, so hey, that's some nice nice gift from Lego. Kinda said that both of them exclusive to the set too, but again, it's not a terrible set. I'd say I do like it. It's like 7 out of 10 from me. The spooky, scary skeletons and full design for a graveyard, out of 10. And yeah, thank you for watching, and